Greetings, internetizens. This is Elmerthien playing Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. In the last episode, I think we found out that the Great Witch is not Bezella. The teams met up in the Shadowlands, and Zek is there as well. Oh, and she wants us to go to the beginning and find out how the story began. And also, the stuff happening out there in the Shadowlands might not be magic. Oh, 3 seals. Yeah, Bezella is locked up in some sort of vault. A river of souls flowing into the sea of souls. The Isekai wagon. The team reconvenes, and we need to clear the 3 seals. This is the place. Figure out where to go even. Back here? There's no orange path. Maybe I'm supposed to explore the whole area. It says there's a hidden puzzle here. Seal of Leviathan, Seal of Sages, and Seal of Despair. Hey, maybe that giant salamander was the Leviathan. Giant purposeful salamander. Knowledge, emotion, and the willpower to fight the monster. Oh, yeah, they're talking something maybe. I think he said something about puzzles popping up in weird places. Would it be alright if I were to try solving this puzzle? I've been watching you all solving puzzles and it really looks like fun. Sure, Espela. We don't mind sitting this one out, do we, Luke? Of course not. I'll be here cheering for you. Show us what you can do, Espela. Thank you both. Okay then. Here goes nothing. Wolf puppets. Oh, yeah. I think this was somewhere before. There was a doll puzzle. Yes, connect each puppet with the correct number of body parts. That's a lot of legs. So this foot can only connect with this one. Anything else in a dead end like that? Drawing up some lines to limit where each of the wolf heads can reach. Yeah.
Oh, how exciting!
I forgot there wasn't a submit button.
I'm so glad I was able to help.
But now, I think there was supposed to also be a coin that... Oh yeah, here it is. The river has a puzzle. Hey, there's something under the water. It looks like a stone path. That was too high. You're right, Maya, but it doesn't look safe to cross with that current. You don't think we could somehow raise those platforms up and use them to get across, do you? Well done, my boy. It would seem we have discovered another puzzle. I believe these seals mentioned in the text are actually puzzles. Professor, would it be alright if I give this puzzle a try? No need to worry, Espel. The professor will get us across in no time. But I want to do my part and help out too. Please let me help out. I must repay your kindness. What is with the all caps? That's getting eerie. Espella. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shout just now. It's okay. Everybody wants to be the hero sometimes. No need to apologize. You've made your feelings quite clear, Espella, and for that you have my thanks. Now then, we shall leave this puzzle to you. I know you will be successful. Okay, thank you so much. I won't let you down, Professor. Oh, wait, puzzle. This is the seal of Leviathan. Where is the monster? There are 3 large platforms leading across the river. Each platform is being weighed down by large pieces of stone. Moving a block to a platform will add additional weight and cause it to lower. Removing a stone block will cause the platform to rise. Use all the blocks would come at an even height. Alright. little ones on all. Oh, they're at different elevations. The chains are different lengths. Or the chain spools are at different heights. So you probably have the big one. Putting you here puts it on the same height as this one without a block. Wow, close height. No.
Don't worry, I can handle this. I'm so glad I was able to help.
Did they really have to be at the same height? You could platform across even if they were slightly off. Amazing, Espela. You raised the platforms. I really did it, didn't I? That was quite remarkable, Espela. Extremely well done. I knew you could do it, Espela. The civilization that once existed here must have been quite advanced considering the mechanisms used on these platforms. Is that a Z I'm spotting? It's not very British of you. I cannot help but wonder what became of them. I bet there will be a clue to that somewhere up ahead, Professor. Maybe Bazilla is an ancient evil that destroyed the civilization. So this must be the Seal of Despair. Just a bit. You know, it's probably best we don't look down that bottomless pit. Not unless you want a one-way trip into darkness. As I thought, this too is a puzzle. Invisible platforms? The invisible bridge? Leave it to me, Professor. This bad boy is all mine. Well now, it seems you both gained some of Espela's spirit. In that case, how about you both tackle this puzzle together? I'm sure you two will solve it marvelously. All right. Just leave it to us. There's a bridge. It's cut off halfway through. And the path is cut off. Pulling a set of levers can rotate the segments. You just can't run, can you?
Let's do it, Luke. Yes, we did it!
The sidekick team up is on it. We did it. We fixed the bridge. Now we can go on to the last seal. Okay, time to focus. Just keep staring straight ahead and whatever you do, don't look down. Just make sure you don't go jumping around on that thing. I don't think my heart could take it. But Mr. Wright, it's really nice and sturdy. Look! Ah, cut it out, Luke! Seriously, you're gonna give me a heart attack? They're so full of energy, aren't they, Professor? That they are, Esprella. Keeping our spirits up will bode well for our investigation. Come, the last seal is just up ahead. This is the final one, right? Indeed, the gates of destruction will open once the seal of sages is broken. Why are we trying to open the gates of destruction? It seems our turn has come, Mr. Wright. Huh? Oh, yes. I've been really looking forward to this, Professor. That hand didn't exactly scream, "I can't wait to do this puzzle, Nick." Would you hush up? Hey, take a look at those two square recesses in that pedestal. It looks like they're there for some purpose. I wonder what it could be. This is a puzzle that cannot be solved by one person alone. Oh, one of those double pressure pads puzzles. I believe we must combine our strength if we are to have any hope of opening that door. How fitting that the final seal should present us with such a formidable challenge. Mr. Wright, I have no doubt that together we can solve this puzzle. Shall we begin? I'm ready when you are, Professor. The Professor is a puzzle-solving expert. I just hope I don't slip up too much. Well, if it requires strength, surely you can do it. There are 4 stone slabs and a pedestal with 2 recesses. Each slab has a different symbol. Place a slab in each recess and touch check to make the seal on the door light up. Each slab will reflect a different symbol onto the wall. So it's just trial and error, huh? Oh, I can rotate them. We got snakes. Oh, the right combination of snakes, right? Nope. Bottom snake on top. And the right snake on top. Different amounts of stripes. Three stripes here. Facing right. Three stripes facing left. Not you. That looks like three stripes. That's also three stripes, but further apart. Why didn't the seal of Leviathan have snakes?
Okay, let's give it a shot.
No objections.
Did you hear that just now? The door's opening. Whoa, way to go. I knew you guys could do it. Glad you got past that one. I wonder what's on the other side of this door. Indeed, it certainly is intriguing, Mr. Wright. We do not know what might await us on the other side of that door. Yeah, you're the horror archaeologist now. Opening the gates of distraction. It's alright, I'm not scared. We've come so far and we must continue. We must find out what's behind all of this. Let's do it. Let's move forward. Oh, glowing. This room. It looks like a shrine of some sort. It certainly is very beautiful. That light is almost unearthly. Are we getting aliens now? It seems quite unfitting that this place should be associated with destruction, doesn't it? Unless it's radioactive. It's not like the rest of the ruins at all. It's actually really well preserved. I wonder if someone else came here before us. Though which perhaps... Come on, guys. I think we can relax a bit, especially after that puzzle that almost made Nick pass out. You know, I honestly thought Bezella would come charging at us the second we opened the door and turn us all into frogs. Frogs made of human parts. Maya, you're starting to give me the creeps. So it looks like Bezella's a no-show, huh? I suggest we scour the room for any potential clues. First check it on the map. Check that altar anyway. What's up with this pedestal? It looks a bit strange. It looks like something is missing. It would appear something quite large once stood here. Perhaps an object of worship. Something large? Ah! Look up there! Above the shrine! What's that? It looks like there are marks all over the wall. Oh, claw marks? Whatever was on this pedestal must have been even larger than I originally thought. It seems whatever it has been... It seems whatever it was has been taken away for some reason. I wonder why. The inscription on this stone plug could perhaps offer us a clue, although I'm afraid the words in this inscription are somewhat ancient. So, you can't read what it says? It would be quite a difficult story if I were able to take this relic back to London for analysis. As it stands now, however, I may only be able to decipher a portion of it. Really, Professor? What does it say? Do we need a ghost? It seems as if the previous inhabitants of these rooms were responsible for this inscription. While the inscription itself would appear to provide yet another mystery to be solved. Allow me to read it aloud. The former inhabitants of these ruins created a bell out of pure silver as a tribute to the gods they worshipped here. So they made a giant silver bell. That's actually pretty impressive. However, when the bell was rung, it did not summon a god, but instead an evil demon. This evil demon brought upon this world a great catastrophe, causing considerable damage to the land. Did you say a great catastrophe? What could have happened? Those that survived the incident dubbed it the Bell of Ruin, and sealed it within this very room. Why is it gone? They then fled in fear of the curse placed upon this land by the demon. The inscription contains one final warning. To those who have gained entry into the sanctum, heed our words. You must not ring the bell of ruin. Newton Belduke knew about it. Who put it there? Who put it on the... Who put the bell tower there? That is as much as I can gather. I believe the object that was removed from this shrine was the very bell of ruin mentioned in the inscription. Professor, could this have anything to do with Bezella? I cannot say for sure. After all, demons and witches are two very different concepts. However, perhaps there is a chance that the two are connected in origin, through this legend. Origin, Professor? Think back to what was written. What followed the great catastrophe? You must mean the curse placed upon this land part, right? I imagine that, well, when the bell was rung, it must have summoned something. What sort of curse could that have been? And what was this great catastrophe brought upon by the demon? Wait, could it be... the fire that destroyed the entire town? Remember. Huh? Espilla, what's wrong? No, nothing's wrong. Are you sure? You don't have to put on a brave face for us. Tell us if you're not feeling good, okay? Yes, of course. But this still has me wondering, what exactly was the catastrophe that happened a long time ago? I can only think of one thing in Labyrinthia that could be called a catastrophe. The legendary fire. But that doesn't seem at all. The library is damaged by it. And the library doesn't look very old, of course. both the Bell of Ruin and the Legend of Bezella must be. Estella, are you absolutely sure you're feeling okay? Your face has gone really pale.
The legendary fire.
Is it past vision again?
Do you remember now, Estella?
Who are you?
Allow me to remind you of who and what you truly are.
Really? Oh, I suppose, maybe.
And what you did so many years ago.
Maybe she's a reincarnation.
What I did?
Now you accidentally summon a dragon.
Estella, are you alright?
No,
She...
I am. That's right. I am Bezella. The Great Witch Bezella.
Something was summoned.
Estella!
Maybe she was just possessed.
And so it has begun.
What is Bezella? Is she part of Espera? Perhaps a power that she can't control? There was a disaster. The alchemist knew about the bell. They left a warning. Yeah, it was a vault.
It was like Espella wasn't herself anymore.
Possessed
Almost
again?
as if she was possessed. She kept murmuring, "I'm the Great Witch Bezella," over and over and over again.
A split personality? An evil split personality with
She
superpowers?
took off running when we tried to calm her down.
Or maybe she suppressed it. Maybe it's like the... It's like rejecting your shadow in the Persona series and getting taken over by it.
We tried going after her, but she lost us. We searched everywhere for her, the ruins, the forest, but there was no sign of her, no matter where we looked. We thought she might have returned to town, and if she did, the knights would be sure to catch her and drag her back to that terrifying courtroom. Needless to say, we went back to town straight away to search for her. And then, without warning, Labyrinthia was hit by a heavy rainstorm. There was an ominous silence over the entire town square. The only thing I could hear was the rain.
Oh, it was without warning because you didn't have anybody to predict the weather.
We didn't know it at the time, but that rain, it was a sign.
A sign that... what? You're secretly in England?
Of the terrible things that were to come.
Oh, a flood coming.
Espella! Where could she be?
There's no sign of her at all.
This is very strange. I've a feeling we're the only ones around.
Huh?
Why?
Professor! Look at this! Look! It's a new story!
Oh no!
That means that the parade has already taken place.
Anyway, let's read it!
Oh, and Espella is gonna get arrested again, right? Has the appointed place of ending, as twilight fades to darkness. The weaver of the story will meet the great witch for the first and final time. Yeah, it's almost as if she's a secret entity. The concluding scene will glow in the flames of great magic as the teller of the story is silenced forever. Oh no! This evening at the final witch trial, the legendary Great Witch will be consumed by her own flames. The town, finally freed from the shackles of the story and witchcraft, will bathe in the morning light of the new dawning day. The new town will be aglow with freedom from the past and fresh hope for the future. Can we at least interrogate you before you die? Does this mean what I think it means? No way! That can't be! Is this what the Great Witch meant? Whatever the case, let's find Espella before panic spreads throughout the town. We should probably split up, if only we had some leads. The appointed place of ending. Perhaps this is referring to the town square at which the parade always ends. While the teller of the story can mean none other than Espella's father. As for being silenced forever, this is almost certainly an indication that he will lose his life. In that case, Professor, the chances of Espella being at the town square are pretty high, right? Indeed, Mr. Wright. Let's head to the square and find her. It looks like everyone in the town is here. It would appear that they all wish to see the final story with their own eyes. Professor, about this final story, why would the Great Witch Bezella show up tonight, of all nights? I have been wondering the same thing. She has never once shown herself before now. Perhaps the power of the story is such that even the actions of the Great Witch are subject to its control. And one more thing. Why in the world would the storyteller write his own death into the story? Indeed, there appear to be quite a few mysteries contained within this final story. Although I suggest we don't dwell on them for the time being. I agree. First thing first, let's find the spell. Can't we explore the town? You'd better hide now, cause you know you can't win. Can too, and I won't hide. You'll be crispy bacon in no time. Just accept it. Will not, you'll see. I will become a knight. And if I say I'll protect you, I'll protect you. Come on, how's a little chicken like you supposed to protect me from Bezella? much. Just watch me. The parade was totally different this time. Inquisitor Darkclaw was nowhere to be seen, and Inquisitor Barnum looked so agitated. And not only that, but they said this is going to be the last story. What's to become of us all from here on? How are we even going to find a spell with all these people about? Ah, look over there. It's the storyteller.
And now, the time is upon us. The time of release from the curses of witchcraft and the story. The legendary Bezella will appear before us, and the story of the longest night will begin. Prepare yourselves for the dramatic climax.
But that means we'll lose our storyteller.
But why will he be sacrificed?
There is no reason for sorrow. My stories are no more than a peek at the caprice and irony of unfolding fate. We are all being carried along on the vast and irresistible sea of chance. I am no more than one person in the sea of people who are here tonight. No more and no less.
Oh, storyteller!
Storyteller! Don't stop writing our story!
This isn't good. It's getting dark already. Remember what the story said? At the appointed place of ending, as twilight fades to darkness. And we still haven't found a spell yet. Hey, look at that! Someone's at the top of the tower. What? At the top of the tower? Look, Nick! Someone's definitely up there.
Look, everyone! The great witch Bezella has finally appeared. The time has arrived. This story will come to an end.
That must be her! Can it really be?
The Great Witch Bezella!
Here and now, my life will surely come to an end. The great witch Bezella will be apprehended, and true peace will come to this town.
Maybe Great Witch Bezella is somehow contained within the necklace. And she possessed the world. Is this the sacrifice? Blew the dragon up from the inside?
No, Luke!
Mr. Wright, there, follow me. Oh.
Espella.
It's a spell every time except for the time it's mine.
So you were the Great Witch Bezella after all!
I mean, the defendants in this case.
A truly terrifying witch who would even attack her own father!
There's only two defendants in this game. Espella and Maya.
Get up! Get up and stand before us, Great Witch Bezella!
That's the sparkly thing. Espella! It can't be! Espella! There's no way! Espella, are you alright? Espella? We don't know how possession works in this setting. I mean, specifically in Elmerthien. Are you okay, Espella? She seems to be wide awake, but she's not responding. Is it like the time she was with Darklaw in London? This is all getting weird. I don't get it. What happened here? Ah. Hey, it's Eve. Eve, were you with Espella the whole time? Can you tell me what happened here? What did she say, Luke? Nothing. She didn't tell me a thing. Will you people keep your distance? I can't have you getting close to the Great Witch Bezella. Until the commencement of the final trial, this girl is to be handed over to the Knights of the Inquisition. Take her away. Sir? Hey, don't you dare lay a finger on her. Surely you must have seen her just now. Tell me, did she or did she not just summon a great big fire dragon? But you still can't say for sure that Espella is a witch. Maybe her necklace is haunted. That's right. Someone might have knocked her out and brought her here against her will. That's ridiculous. What if someone was just wearing a blonde wig? We vigilantes were the first ones at this tower. And when we arrived, this girl was the only person present. Any one of us would swear to it on their honor as a knight. Things are not always as they might appear. You have yet to investigate the scene of the incident, have you not? There's no need. It's obvious beyond a shadow of a doubt what has transpired here. Oh, I gotta move on. Take that girl away before she regains consciousness. But sir, there seems to be some kind of commotion downstairs. What? You take your hands off that young girl. I'm family. Hey, you! Cease! You would keep your grubby meat hooks off my little Espella. Ah, boss! Maya, Phoenix! Who let this woman up here? Remove her immediately. Sir, don't you lay a hand on me? Take that! What is that white powder? Was that an animation error? That's my very finest white flower. Be thankful of that, you whippersnapper. Why, you impudent, bird-brained baker! Go ahead and throw that sword at your own risk, Sonny. I'll show you a thing or two. The rolling pin is mightier than the sword. Don't you have anything better to do than intimidate defenseless women, you dork in a tin can? What is it with you people? I understand how you two feel, but may I ask you both to calm down a little? Professor! We are the only ones who can discover the truth and save Espella. The Professor's right. We have to keep our cool and carefully plan our next move. I know, Phoenix. And to think, the Phoenix I once knew could barely even plan his next loaf of bread. If you excuse us, we must be on our way. Now, Why couldn't you just leave peacefully in the first place? Espella, Espella, I still believe in you, my dear girl. Take the girl away. That means no. I'm afraid, sir, that won't exactly be completely possible at the present time, sir. What now? A moment ago, that new recruit got carried away and locked the entrance. Currently, no one is able to leave the tower, sir. What did you say? That idiot of a new recruit did what? We've been ordered to take this girl to the interrogation room as soon as possible. The trial of the Great Witch is tonight. The appropriate arrangements are already underway in the square. We don't have time for this. Sorry, sir. I'll go and hang that new recruit up by his heels. Psh, here, leaving now, and that's that. Bring that witch here to me. Looks like they took Espella away with them. That made my blood go. Having to just stand here and watch her get dragged away like that. We must bide our time. Don't worry, the time for action will come. Although at present, this place is still in complete turmoil. Look, there are vigilantes and knights running all over the place. That oversized rust bucket said the trial will be held tonight, didn't he? Indeed, that would seem to be the case, according to the storyteller's story at least. Honestly though, who knows what will happen this time? I simply cannot comprehend it. Storyteller, can this really be a suitable ending to the story you have written? As a father, how can you possibly subject your own daughter to a fate such as this? Inquisitor Barnum, we have the Great Witch in custody. You took your time, did you not? How long is it since the incident? Yes, sir. It took longer than expected on account of these incompetent vigilantes. They've only just handed her over to us. Your excuses do not interest me. You do realize that according to the story, the trial of the Great Witch must convene this evening, do you not? Yes, sir. Arrangements for the setting up of the special outside court have commenced. I wanted to gain as much information as possible before the proceedings begin. There is little time left, so get going. Yes, sir. You heard the Inquisitor Witch. Get moving. Stop. Do not treat the accused like that. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. But, sir, this girl's accused of... I know very well what she is accused of. But for the time being, it is precisely what she is. Accused, not guilty. Inquisitor Barnum, this girl is not a witch until she has been pronounced guilty. Treat her with respect. That is an order. Yes, sir. Espella Cantabile. I would like to hear the truth from you. She's... Are you really the Great Witch Bazaar? Go and prepare for questioning. I shall be along shortly. Please keep your boss away from her. Oh no, it's her, isn't it? That won't be necessary. Inquisitor Darklaw. What did you just say? I said that will not be necessary. You see, this evening, you will not be the one standing in court. What is the meaning of this? Who then? Who will stand in court? For the trial of the Great Witch Bazaar, Surely it is only fitting that the High Inquisitor herself persecutes. You're not saying... I am saying that I will be filling the role of Inquisitor in tonight's trial. Is that understood, Barnum? High Inquisitor, just what are you planning? I'm not sure I quite follow. What are you implying? I followed after you, and my pursuit led me into a mysterious forest, so he is onto her. Upon doing so, I witnessed a most unusual scene. Several mysterious robed figures surrounding a character whom they refer to as the Great Witch. The Great Witch hiding behind the masked exterior was none other than you, High Inquisitor Darklaw. My Inquisitor. How very interesting. And where, may I ask, is your proof of this? Proof? Well, did you not even remove the mask to confirm the identity of that person? Well, I was unable to confirm anything. Thanks to her use of witchcraft, I was robbed of consciousness. Is that so? In that case, Barney, I'm afraid I will have to treat what you have just said as treason. And treason against the High Inquisitor means treason against the storyteller. You there? Yes, milady. Escort Zacharias Barnum to the dungeon for his crime of treason. Yes, milady. On second thought, he may prove a handful for the likes of you men alone. I shall come along and assist your escort. Now, ready the horses. Yes, sir. I mean, milady. Wait, right here, Darko. No, wait. Wrong. I got the names mixed up. Wait, right here, darling. We are taking you into immediate custody. I do not believe it. I will not believe it. I cannot believe that Espella Cantabella is the Great Witch Bezella. Blast of all the times. Inquisitor Barnum, please know that it pains me to restrain the great defender of Labyrinthia. There is no need to apologize. I am aware that you are only doing your duty. But sir...
Constantine, what are you doing here, boy? My faithful companion, Constantine. I'm sorry to say, it appears that your master has reached the end of his career.
You can become a rebel now.
A great task has befallen me, but now I shall be unable to complete it. It's such a pity.
Just bring out.
This is pitiful. The once great Inquisitor Barnum, conveying words of remorse to his faithful dog.
Huh?
And what, may I ask, was this great task of which you spoke?
That's simple. To find the truth.
The truth?
Until I met Sir Blue Knight and Sir Dark Hat, the question hadn't occurred to me. Is Espella Cantabella really the Great Witch Bezella? Why would the storyteller write a story in which his own daughter is executed? I, Zacharias Barnum, as a defender of this town, must know the truth behind this.
I'll tell you one thing, Inquisitor Barnum. I'll tell you why you are unable to find the truth.
What is the reason?
There is one thing which, despite your great ability, you lack?
Something I lack.
What you lack is resolve.
What do you mean?
In order to find out the truth, you went to great lengths in following me to the woods. I don't reproach you for that. You felt it was your duty as a knight. But that's also the problem, Inquisitor. Why could you not go to such lengths when it came to doubting the storyteller himself?
That's crazy. It's not right for a knight to question the integrity of his lord and master.
What about for a hero?
And so you failed. Your knightly pride was your critical flaw.
Huh? Critical flaw?
That tower, the one in which the storyteller lives. Perhaps the truth you were seeking could have been found in the small room at the very top of that tower.
What are you saying?
In any case, at this stage of the game, it's too late to do anything. So I suggest you assign your unfinished task to that faithful dog of yours.
Huh?
But dogs aren't that good at climbing.
Very well then, Zacharias Barnum. It's time to go. From this evening, you'll be spending your time in a damp, dark place, deep underground. It might be a good opportunity for you to cool that hot head of yours.
I finally made it out of that tower. I second that feeling. For a moment there, I wondered if we'd make it out safely. There's probably not much time until Espella's trial begins. I say we look around for clues, so we at least have something to go on. Indeed, that sounds like a wise suggestion. However, if it's alright with you, I'd like you to take charge of this particular investigation, Mr. Wright. Sure, no problem. But what about you, Professor? Me? Why, there is a place of particular interest that I would like to investigate. A place you'd like to investigate? Where's that, Professor? The bell tower? Are you here to do some archaeology and steal the bell? Ah, Constantine? Whoa, where the heck did he come from? Constantine looks rather worked up. Could something be the matter with him? I don't know. I'll ask him and see. Ah, good idea, Luke. No, surely not. What is it, my boy? You look like you've just seen a ghost. What did the little guy say? He said his master, Inquisitor Barnham, has been relieved of his duties. You mean Inquisitor Barnham is no longer Inquisitor Barnham? But why? Apparently he's been branded a traitor for treason against the storyteller. Barnum, a traitor? How very peculiar. This has all happened rather too hastily for my liking. If that's true, then who's going to take his place as prosecutor in the trial this evening? Well, according to Constantine, that will be High Inquisitor Darklaw herself. High Inquisitor Darklaw? It would appear this incident has taken a further turn for the dramatic. We would be wise to attend to our respective investigations without further delay. Just a moment, Professor. It seems Constantine wants to tell us something else. I'd be very interested to hear anything you wish to add, Constantine. It appears he'd like to show us the way. Show us the way? Show us the way to where? He wants to show us the way to the Storyteller's Tower. The Storyteller's Tower? Why there? According to Constantine, there should be a vital clue up there. A vital clue? Oh, this is most fortuitous. Huh? Professor? It just so happens that when I said there was a place I wished to investigate, that tower is precisely where I meant. No kidding! For the time being, everyone's attention is focused on the town square. So perhaps it might just be possible to enter the tower while it's not being quite so heavily guarded. At least I presume that may be the case. You may have just found a chink in their armor, Professor. Isn't the tower where Espella used to live when she was a kid? What kind of clue do you think could be hiding up there? Maybe the clue lies in Espella's past. How did she get possessed? Constantine says he knows a shortcut. He can lead us straight to the Storyteller's Tower. Follow me, Sir Tophead, he said. Mr. Wright, I suggest we split up into 2 groups. Okay, Professor. Be careful up there. Don't worry, I shall be sure to return, armed with that vital clue. We'll be waiting for you. In the meantime, we'll make sure we're armed and ready for the trial. Mr. Wright. Within the final story was written the following. The town, finally freed from the shackles of the story and witchcraft, will bathe in the morning light of a new dawning day. The new town will be aglow with freedom from the past and fresh hope for the future. If this story is to have the finale that has been promised, Espella too will bathe in the morning light of that new dawning day. I'm with you on that, Professor. Let's work together to make it happen. Farewell for now, Mr. Wright. Come on, Luke. Right you are, Professor. Come on, Constantine, show us the way. Alright, let's start by investigating the scene of the crime. We've only got a few hours until the trial starts. That doesn't give us much time. Let's go, Maya. Right. I'm sure the professor will bring us back something we can work with. Let's be sure to hold up our end of the bargain. But can we go to the library first? You got it, Nick. What is it, Maya? It's Espella. Her eyes are all funny again, like last time. Like last time? Yeah, like they were back in London. I mean, it's like she's completely spaced out again. Now that you mention it, it was almost like she was being controlled by some kind of drug or magic back then. No way! This is just downright disgusting! We can't let them get away with this! Yeah, we're definitely on the same page there, Maya. Come on, let's get started. You said it! I'm serious as a heart attack, Nick. Oh, come on. Figures there's still a ton of people around. Well, considering what happened, I guess it's only natural. There seem to be fewer knights, though. Nick, look out! Make way! Make way! You wimp! How could you be sent flying by a little bump like that? Excuse me? So he knocks me over and I get yelled at. Yeah, that's fair. I gotta say, Nick, I think you just set a new record for the most super dramatic fall ever. Oh, come on, Maya. What do you expect when someone in a metal suit bumps into someone in a cloth suit? What are you two doing here anyway? This area is supposed to be off limits to the likes of you. Well, you see, we're the ones defending Espela Cantabella. And it must be the Sir Blue Knight that all the town is talking about. He sure is. Bluest knight in all the land. That's right. I'm the Blue Knight. You look a little green for a knight, if you ask me. Thanks. Well, feel free to investigate the area. Over in the square, they're setting up the special outside court to be used in the upcoming trial. We vigilantes are spread thin guarding here, so do your best to keep out of our way. Well, there he goes. You know, Nick, you're becoming quite the celebrity around here. I'm not sure celebrity is quite the right word. What's up, Nick? It looks like the vigilante that ran into me just dropped something. What is that? It looks like some kind of patrol record for the guards. Patrol record? Judging by what's written here, it looks like they've been taking turns guarding this bell tower 24/7. You mean they've been guarding it around the clock? Why would they do that? Beats me, but the important thing here is the fact that it was under close guard at the time the incident took place. The guards are in on it, or they were brainwashed. But also that the bell tower is an anomaly and connected to an unsolved case. Alright, so I guess it would have been impossible to just stroll in through the front door, huh? Exactly. Anyway, it might be a good idea to hold on to this for now. So anyway, where were we? Alright, off to see the crime scene. Better have a look at it before another dork in a tin can shows up. It looks like they've left the crime scene completely untouched. Yeah, even that flower the boss threw at them is still all over the place. Yeah. I still can't believe she took on a bunch of fully armed vigilantes. With only a bag of white flour and a rolling pin too. Just goes to show how much Petty cares for Espela, huh? Of course she does. After all, Espela's like family. That's another reason we have to rescue Espela, Nick. That's right. And what are we waiting for? Let's bust out that magnifying glass and get this search on the road. I wonder what this is. Looks like a robe to me. A robe. Say, this reminds me of the robes those weirdos in the Eldritch Woods were wearing, but those were purple. Come on, Nick, try it on, try it on. You've got to be kidding. This thing's drenched from all the rain. And besides, it's covered in that flour Petty threw all over the place. Yeah, I guess you're right. It does look pretty beat up, huh? And that flour's not coming off easily. It's all stuck to the wet robe. You know, I can't put my finger on it, but there's something weird about this robe. Weird? I remember when we first arrived here, I could swear there was nothing like this lying around, was there? I'm not really sure, but I sure don't recall seeing it. Who planted it? more stuff appearing out of nowhere anyway. This room's pretty big. It looks like it would fit someone my size. I guess that means it can't be a spell since she's small and aerodynamically built, like yours truly. Anyway, it may provide a useful clue. Let's make a record of it for now. Hey, get that soggy thing away from me! Oh boy. I'll hold off on the investigation for now. See you next time.